All right, let's talk about Russell Wilson here and the Pittsburgh Steelers continuing to win. Russell Wilson remains undefeated as the Steelers starter. Steelers move up to 8-2. This was not, I think, Russell Wilson's best Steelers performance. I still think there was good stuff. We did see the Ravens defense have good moments as well. For example, this play, it's a 3rd down and 1, and stop me if you've heard this before, the Steelers are going to go deep. I mean, again, this is part of what Wilson does, right? If he has a one-on-one matchup on the outside, he's not afraid to give his receiver a chance. It's Calvin Austin running this route. But here, a lot of these games could be won or lost by how many of these plays they hit on. This time they don't hit on this one. Again, they've yet to lose any games, but you do wonder in the big moments, it could be won or lost on a play or two down the field. These are key plays because now you don't get the first down right here. Could have had a great opportunity to not just get the first down, but get a big chunk play. So there definitely was some of that. Although, to be honest, I think when things weren't really going smoothly for the Steelers, it was more stuff like this. It's a 3rd down and 4 situation. The Ravens are going to do what, you're going to see this a lot in this game. It's what the Ravens kind of just like to do, is man coverage across the board. They trust their corners to win in these situations. This is kind of what the Ravens have done for like a decade at this point, if not longer. Of course, it can have varying results. It's tougher when you're playing against Jamar Chase, but it was working well in this game. Watch as when Russell Wilson takes the snap, you look, and is there an option to make a throw here? I mean, kind of. You could try fire move over the middle. That has an opportunity to get open. It's certainly not wide open. You could throw a check down underneath. Unfortunately, Wilson's looking towards the top of the screen. Neither of those two routes look to be open at all. So, again, you could throw up a jump ball if you want. Sometimes he does that, but here he doesn't want to. He wants to say, hey, this is still early on to play. Let's maybe see if something else is going to happen. Here's the issue. Now Baltimore's pass rush is going to get there. Pass rush can prevent you from getting 2 next reads, right? Usually you're going to have time to get to your first read, but when you try to get to the next reads, that's where things get a little bit trickier. And I thought Baltimore was doing a good job of forcing Wilson to have to throw to his first read and forcing that to have to get open. Also heading over here, so this is a 2nd and 16. I did think that Wilson was able to make things happen, though. I thought that he did a pretty good job at running the offense, putting the ball in the right spot. Wasn't always the flashiest stuff. Like, again, this is just a curl route to Pickens. Watch as when Wilson takes the snap, he's going to fire it. And right here, again, Pickens runs this route well. You kind of often feel like you have to play Pickens off a little bit because he is a deep threat, so you can't just, can't play him at the line too much. And because of this, there is a little bit of space. And to make matters better, Pickens makes a nice move, jukes out the defender covering him, picks up a first down on a 2nd and 16. So that play was just designed to make it a convertible 3rd down. Instead, it makes it a first down. You don't even have to worry about converting a 3rd down. So, really good stuff by those two guys there. Of course, going over to the deep shot, Wilson did have this one, which is, if he can do this, it is going to change things. This is going to, impact the game massively. This is a 2nd down and 15. You have Pickens running a deep one-on-one matchup right here, single safety deep. Wilson takes the snap. That safety does not get over towards Pickens' route immediately, and because of that, Wilson's doing what Wilson does, throwing up a jump ball, expecting his guy to win. We've seen these two guys, convert on these time after time this season, and this one will be no different. Watch as that is a really well-thrown ball. They get a big completion and are able to get the ball to the 10-yard line. Again, this is what you see from Wilson. This is the positives. These are, huge plays, right? That was a 2nd and 15. If they don't hit on it, maybe you can try and get in field goal range. You're at midfield. It's going to be tough, though. This makes it for an easy field goal situation. They would have liked to get into the end zone, but still makes for an easy field goal situation, if nothing else. And then really there were just plays like this of just, again, running the offense, not the highest degree of difficulty plays, but this is something that Wilson does give you. And what we've seen from the Steelers is, listen, this team is not built on the splash plays. They've been getting splash plays with the Pickens deep shots and stuff like that. But this is a team built on, let's not make mistakes. We don't give the ball to the other team too often. We're going to play smart football, and that's kind of Steelers football, right? It's this play, they've been running the ball a lot. Now let's run a play action. Have tight end running a more over-the-middle route, Darnell Washington. Watch how when this play begins, you see that this play is working. Linebacker has his back turned, trying to get back in position. He's not going to be able to stop this. Wilson, again, he reads these plays well. puts this one right on the money. It's simple, it's easy, but you know what? It picks up 25 yards and again, allows you to kick a field goal to go up 8. If they don't make this play, again, if they don't get this field goal, I mean, that's kind of the difference. They won this game by 2 points. So every one of those field goal drives mattered. Yes, it would have been great to score a touchdown at some point, but getting a bunch of field goals still helps. Of course, this was not a perfect day from Wilson. This was a weird play. It's a 3rd down and goal, and again, being able to score here would matter a lot. As I just mentioned, going up a clean 8 points, very helpful. You have the ball at the 5-yard line, but it is 3rd and goal. You would love to score a touchdown because as great as it is to be up 8, it's Lamar Jackson. You know what he can do. I mean, we saw it in this game at times in that final drive, what he can do. You don't want to put yourself in that situation. Wilson takes the snap. Unfortunately, nothing seems to be open. And again, we've seen Wilson throw up jump balls before. Do you consider that now? He is under pressure. I don't know exactly what he was trying to do here. I'm not sure if he was trying to throw up a jump. I think he was. I think he was trying to trust Darnell Washington can go up and make the grab. But this throw ends up being just a bit too far and gets intercepted. It almost looked like he was trying to throw the ball away and failed. I think he was trying to throw up a jump ball. Either way, not a good play. Bad interception to have there. Luckily for them, they got a field goal drive later on after screwing up this one to at least go up 8, and then their defense held. So that was good. But yeah, not a perfect day. This wasn't a great throw. So yeah, I mean, when it comes to Russell Wilson, he's playing well. This wasn't his best game. There were some issues, like that interception just can't happen, right? But at the same time, I think the good is outweighing the bad. Even on the quote-unquote bad games, they're still beating one of the best teams in football in the Baltimore Ravens. So, it really just does feel like this is a different Steelers team a little bit. Love Russell Wilson or hate Russell Wilson, he's probably pretty easily the best quarterback the Steelers have had since they had Ben Roethlisberger. And I'm not even saying Ben Roethlisberger's last year. I think Wilson's playing better than the last couple years of Roethlisberger. Obviously, Roethlisberger in his peak was way better, but still, you're getting good quarterback play is what I'm trying to say. So those are kind of my thoughts. I will mention as well, I do have a movie channel. If you like watching movies, like talking about movies, I have some movie reviews, some tier list and fun things like that. So you can check that out. The link is in the description below. It is called Jackson Kruger Movies. But yeah, those are my thoughts on all of this. What are yours? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from you. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.